Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Yusef Scott, and I thank you so much for being here with me today. I thank all of you guys near and far, all over the world, from the four corners of the world, for being here watching my video today. I want to thank all of you for just being loyal over the years and being here. So I want to give you guys a little bit more advice because I know that there are people out here who are really struggling with trading the market and seeing things clearly. All right, and that's pretty much what this video is going to be about. All right, so basically the question that I have to ask you guys is, are you a blind trader? All right, are you a blind trader is the question that I'm asking everyone. All right, if you're watching this video, my question is, are you a blind trader? All right, now I want to let you guys know something. All right, my perspective on the market and how I see things has helped me tremendously. All right, it really has. Now, if you, depending on your perspective and how you look at things, will determine a lot of times your results. If you look at things negatively, you're gonna more than likely get negative results. If you look at things with a positive attitude, chances are you're gonna get positive results. All right, there's something that a lot of people, they always talk about, and that's you have a glass, and you fill it up halfway. What's your perspective on it? Is it half full or is it half empty? And that's pretty much what Forex can be like. How are you looking at the market? There are a lot of different perspectives, and if you ask a million people, you might get 500. You might get 500,000 people saying one way, and you might get the other half saying the other. So it's just amazing. When you look at the market, you're going to get different perspectives. Now I want to let you guys know something. One thing about me, I like to relate Forex to a lot of things, all right? And let's see. Something that I would probably relate Forex to, I would say let's relate Forex to driving a car, okay? So Forex is like driving a car. All right, so what do we do when we go drive a car? First thing we do, we go grab our keys. All right, we go grab our keys, and we put our keys inside of the ignition. All right, or for some, we might just push the button. All right, but let's keep it simple. Grab our keys, we put our keys inside the ignition, turn the ignition, we start it up. All right. Now, I want you guys to know that you started up the car, all right? But where you go depends on the driver, okay? It totally depends on the driver. So, in order for you to go anywhere, you have to do something. All right? You have to take the car out of park. That's the only way the market is. Oops, did I say market? The only way the market or your car is going to move, you have to cause it to do something. You have to take it out of park. Otherwise, the market is just still. The car is just still. So you take it out of the market. You take it out of park. You place your trade. The market is now open. All right. So now the market is moving. Your car is moving. Okay. Follow me now. Now, in order for you, let's say you take the car out, take it out of park. Now you're driving. You're moving. The market is moving. All right. Now remember, in your car and in the Forex market, There are only two ways the market can go. The market can only go up and down. Your car can only go forward and backwards. All right? But remember, it's totally up to you to make that happen. Okay? It's totally up to you. Now, remember that at some point you have to stop the car in order to take the car from going forward to go in reverse, and vice versa. All right? Just like the market. The market can go up, but at some point the market has to come to a complete stop, and then it has to go down, and vice versa. All right? You follow me? So remember this, and that's with anything that's driven. You see the background. It's a, you see that it's like a beach. It's, you're on a boat. You still have to, in order to go backwards, you still have to come to a stop first. Okay? It might appear that the market is continually moving, but it still has to come to a stop first before it can go in the other direction. All right? So I want you to understand this. There are yet two directions the market can go in. Only two. All right? With those two directions, you have to know that there are only two ways that you can make money in a market. The market going up or down. You can only go in two directions inside of a car. Forward and back. Now we understand that. I'm sure we all understand that. All right? You guys have to know, and let me think of a way to actually say this so that you can. Okay, I got it. So we have a 50% chance of winning our trades because there are only two directions that the market can go in. In order for you to go and drive your vehicle, you only have two options. You can go forward, you can go back. So regardless of whatever, you're in the market, you stand a 50% chance of winning your trades. There's only two directions. So as I scratch my head and as I think about this, and I think about this daily, like, why is there so many people losing their trades? Why? It has everything to do with the way you look at the market, the way you perceive the market. Your perception on the market is everything. All right, it is everything. Okay. Now let me sort of throw something else at you. Here we are. You're sitting there having lunch. You're having lunch with a blind man. Okay? And let's say you're having lunch with this blind man and you have two buttons. Okay? Two buttons. And we know that, those who are blind, they can read Braille. We know that. So you can teach this blind man how to hit these two buttons. All you have to do is feel for it. So, if a blind man can trade the market with the same percentage as you, someone that can see the market clearly, and all this blind man has is the opportunity or the ability to hit one or the other, not both, one or the other. If that's all he has, and if he has a 50% chance of winning, then what do you have? Because you have the same, you can see the same thing. You have two buttons, you have two directions, but yet you can see the market clearly. Yet you can see the market itself. You can see the market. You can see everything about the market. The problem is there are a lot of traders who are blind. They're only looking at a small portion of the market, right? You look at this beach here. If you had tunnel vision, all you could see is the path. That's all you could see. If someone asks you, okay, how was what was today like at the beach? What beach? Because all you saw was a straight, narrow path. You didn't see nothing around. Your view was now blocked. You were blinded. All you can see is what's in front of you. In order to be a profitable trader, you have to see everything around you. When you start putting everything around you into perspective, you start to see everything. It started to open your eyes to see what it is, what's actually going on in the market. You can't see that with tunnel vision. You can't see that just by looking at a lower time frame. You must look at everything and take everything into perspective. That's how you win. That's how you be successful. Not to say that those who only trade those time frames are losers. It's not true. It's just that it takes a lot more. And it takes, as a long-term trader, training your eye to look at everything, consider everything. You don't have that tunnel vision. You're not basing your move off of just a little portion, just the narrow walkway. You're basing it on everything around you. You can see everything. Oh, how was your day? Oh, it was wonderful. We went to the beach. We were at an island. You should have seen the water. It was beautiful blue skies. You could see everything. It was just a straight narrow path we were on. It's, I could see a beach. It looks like it was one in the from afar, but you couldn't take in everything that was around you. That's what makes the difference with a trader, a successful trader. You can see everything, base everything off of what's in front of you. So don't be blind. Don't be blinded by the smaller time frames where you're only picking up bits and pieces of what's really going on. When you learn to look at everything, you see paradise. You can start projecting profit. All right? You start to see things that start to become more clear to the eye. Remember, a blind man has the same percentage or probability of winning his trades as you. What's the difference between a blind man and yourself if you're both trading Forex? Think about that.